Please give your name and address at the podium and make sure that you sign in with the city secretary.
I will. My name is Brian Smith. I happen to be your Twin City Endowment Fund representative from the City of College Station, and am I am committee chair of that fund, and am happy to serve the city in that respect. I do want to echo, I also am a certified financial planner as a living, and have done that for over 30 years running my own firm, balancing budgets, dealing with debt, dealing with employees for over 30 years. I chose to move my firm from Houston to here in '91. I own a home on Bolero Court in Southwood Valley. We have sold that home and we're about to move to Pebble Creek. Then the surprise of the 8% property tax. I will tell you firsthand that not only I, but a lot of people in this town have to look at, do I fund my retirement plan fully at 403B at the university or a 401k on the private side, or do I pay my property taxes? And now a possibly 15% water budget increase. I think this council, the last time I was at this council was about 15 years ago, unfortunately, when a young man by the name of David Romeo was not acting in the best interest of our taxpayers. And I would charge all of you to look from a taxpayer's viewpoint. Not only those of us who are fortunate enough and built up a business enough that we can afford a much larger house and more expensive house in Pebble Creek, but those like the young man that talked earlier and married students that are coming out of A&M, like over at Idlewice, that cannot afford an increase in property taxes. I've had many a realtor say, look at Brian, you can buy the same house for 20 or 30% less, property taxes are less, water is much less, utilities are less. I would behoove every one of you to look at this budget from a taxpayer's viewpoint with great humility. There are people that are hurting. There's a silent majority out there that cannot come tonight and would like to be here tonight. But I see items on this budget, which I don't wear glasses normally, but I had to wear glasses, 388-page budget. I do pro bono work for several churches of over 60 million, and we have nothing close to a 388-page budget. But I see a couple of items on here, 155% increase for the municipal court funds. Why? I understand we need more police, and people would say that. But why we have a 155% increase in 1 year, 6,000% increase for utility capital improvement projects, I just find this way out of line. And I appreciate your time, and I thank you for your stewardship so far, because I've seen other councils since I've been here in '91 not nearly as attentive to the public as you are. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.